The economic war has picked up a vicious momentum. This war between two leaders, Donald Trump of the US and President Xi of China. It is what is known traditionally tit-for-tat. President Trump announced some 65% tariff on Chinese imports. President Xi responded 34% on imports from America. Within 24 hours, President Trump announced that was a wrong decision. Later today, President Xi announced we will fight to the end. Two leaders are determining the fate of international trade on a global basis. In my conversations across the globe, all the companies I have come to know are busy working overtime, scratching their head. What should they do? What should they believe? Should they wait to see how it plays out? Should they do something right now? And yes, there are a couple of things they should do right now. The first one, they should do the cash flow, forecast the cash flow for the next 1 year or maybe two. Under what deepest negative circumstances they could have a need for cash, and will they have the cash? In these circumstances, the cash trap is the working capital. It is the receivables. It is the inventory. If you have invested money in the stock market, it's principal at stake. All these things are there. Belief inflation will be there. Believe recession would come. Believe demand will go down. Believe the wages go up. Take all those things, prepare a worst scenario, and make sure you have access to the cash. Back to the two leaders of the world, United States and China. Donald Trump and Xi Jinping, both very strong leaders. They lead the two strongest economy, two strongest military, two strongest technology capabilities. Their goals are directly opposite. Let me remind the goals. Donald Trump's goal, reduce the trade deficit of America, particularly with China, but also from the allies. Both China and the allies, surplus accumulated, done in a way that is unfair, that has destroyed industries in America, like shoes, bicycle, furniture, and create hollowness in Michigan, in Pennsylvania, in Detroit, in Ohio. People don't know. The stock market never felt, but the companies and industries have been destroyed. The living part is from the allies. American auto industry overshadowed and got partly destroyed by the Japanese currency parity, by the tax and the subsidies in the European exports of the vehicles. That means they use a lot of steel, a lot of aluminum, a lot of copper, a lot of other things, and those industries begin to get destroyed. It's not the greed, it is hollowing the necessities of a security of a nation that got hollowed. 2015, President Xi laid out the 10 industries they want to dominate in the world. And their business model is highly dependent on exports and non-tariff barriers. They've done a good job of quality, of innovation, yes, but the fairness of the game are not there. That's what Mr. Trump absolutely laid out. Their business model will be hurt badly if suddenly China is not able to earn export surplus. It was 1 trillion in 2024. It is increasing now. It's not yet stopped. If for some reason they come to terms together and that trillion goes to 500 billion, it will have a big negative impact on the Chinese business model.